How do I do this? Oh, this part right here? Oh.
All right. Are we on?
Hello?
Mackerel.
I don't know. This is so weird.
We're going to see because it's something we haven't done before. So make sure you're talking into your mic.
Would you like me to just talk in like a really like hot, sexy voice? Whatever that means.
Do it. Go hot, sexy voice.
Hot, sexy voice. That's more like a whisper than a voice, huh? Oh.
Don't breathe into it also. We're going to turn this volume down on this thing. Hey, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Can you let us know if you can hear us?
Can you hear me?
This is our first time ever doing it in this kind of setting. So
format.
Hope you guys are having a good day.
I don't like the headset, though. I feel
we
like
just need to make sure your audio is good.
They're so big.
Take it off now.
That's what she
I'll be able to listen to you.
You will? Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, guys. Hope you guys are having a good night. I think our mics are...
Uh-oh.
Hit the wrong button.
Did you break it already?
Nope. Try not to, anyway. Can you guys hear us? Just leave a comment.
I saw a thumbs up somewhere.
You saw a thumbs up? All right, cool.
I did. I don't know who, though.
So we've got this whole new
setup
to do actual podcasting with.
Does this sound like...
Oh, that's smooth right there.
Was it cool?
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Awesome.
Yeah, Gene. See you're on there.
Hello.
Hey, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. So we're getting into this a little bit more, and
Greg's getting into it a little bit more.
Well, yeah, but hey, you're my sidekick right here, so
I'm your Tonto.
Yeah, so we haven't really gotten into the podcasting thing that much, but my name's Greg Lamontagne. This is my wife,
and I'm Beth Lamontagne,
yep,
and this is The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.
Yeah, so that's kind of our formal opening now. So yeah, so we're streaming live on Facebook, and we're using this new cool equipment to
still trying to figure it all out.
So, yeah, we just got it. This is technically our first one.
This is the Virgin Maiden
tour?
Voyage?
Virgin tour?
I don't know why I said Virgin, but Maiden Voyage, probably because I'm reading all these romance novels, and it's all about, like, taking the virginity of these nice young ladies.
Oh, geez.
Oh, man.
I need a beer for that. Can I have one of those?
Yes, of course you can.
You've monopolized the coasters.
I've not monopolized them. They were over here. I just utilized them.
The coasters. So, yeah. So we hope you guys are having a good day. If it's too loud, just let me know, and I can try and figure out how to adjust shit.
I don't know. Maybe I should have the headset on, but I just feel like I look really so funny.
Put that down.
That's what you need to. That's why I moved them all, because I have this nervous habit of clicking them.
I'm just hitting stuff. And yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to this.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn to keep our hands down.
Yep.
You must not fidget, Lamontagne. That's going to be so hard for you.
I know. It's all right. It's all good. We're good.
So let's talk about this new setup and how much fun you've had in the last 24 hours.
It's been pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I had to deal with it all day yesterday.
Setting stuff up.
When did we get this stuff? Like Thursday?
Thursday, something like that.
And then yesterday, you finally about 2 o'clock was like, I get a chance.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, and I wasn't, I've learned a lot over the past month, just kind of studying a lot of this stuff and kind of going through it and trying to figure out, hey, what are we doing on this?
What is the reason for life?
Well, it's not that deep.
Well, you kind of made it sound like it was that deep.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but it's just fun, So we got like a Rodecaster podcast set up, and it's got different sounds.
Is that what that is? That's the Rodecaster?
We can throw in some. And I hope you guys can hear that, because to me, it's...
Okay, don't give all the secrets away so quickly. I mean, we need to have some stuff later for excitement and...
Cool. Yeah, let's do 2 for now. So
yeah.
So let's get into it.
So you had some fun. So last night, I'm trying to read, right? So I'm reading my books.
Sorry, I'm breathing into the mic, and I know that's like don't do that.
It's a faux pas, sir.
A faux pas.
So I'm trying to read, right? And I'm like really into this new series by some Helen Hardent or something like that. And it's a 15 series book, which cracks me up. But I'm reading it, right? And I'm like going through, I'm about reading a book a day right now, which is kind of amazing. Yeah. But you're like, babe, come here. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to read. Okay, let me be excited because you're so excited. But okay, I'm coming. And you'd show me stuff, and I'd be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care until it works. Right. So now it's working.
Yeah, so we're just checking it out. Yeah, so it's our, like I said,
I mean, I
it's
feel so formal.
our maiden voyage. But again, like I said, I want to do a lot of different things with this. And I was talking to our neighbor Ian on this, and he's a super soccer fan. And you can't see it just off screen over here. We have like a little TV that we've had for a long time.
It's the office TV.
It's office TV. And we're talking about doing kind of like he could come in and like we could watch a game or something like that.
And talk about it while you're watching it.
Talk about it. You can't necessarily broadcast the game.
No, because that's probably some sort of like copyright issue.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Hey, but you know what? Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yeah, the bar's open, guys.
Cheers, guys. Happy Saturday evening. As my golden retriever's looking at me through the French doors going, Mom, why not?
Yeah, so hope you guys are doing well. We're just hanging out. It was a good day. See. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these things. We're going to have to adjust the mics for height.
We got to get used to all this stuff. Can't
bar height.
The mic anymore.
Oh, see, yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have to adjust these things.
You're gonna have to learn to like maneuver
around things.
It's kind of like a car.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to figure out your circumference.
Yeah, learning to drive. We're learning to drive on a podcast.
So, yeah, but it was really funny to see. I mean, it was great. It was like Christmas Day.
It was fun. Yeah, I had a blast. I was like, oh my God,
and he was having so much fun.
Beth,
and
come here.
Like being Science Greg. For those of you that don't know what Science Greg is the guy who makes shit out of his ass that he believes is real and scientific.
Half of it is real. 50% of the 30% of it is correct.
50% of the 30% is correct. So you're about 10% correct, is what you're saying?
No, not necessarily.
I think that's what
Something
you just
like
said.
that.
But so it was really fun to see him be like a kid on Christmas Day with all his new toys. So I'm really excited that you're excited.
Yeah, thanks.
But what a day today, dude. I mean, let's think about the history that happened today.
Yep.
The SpaceX.
SpaceX was pretty incredible.
It was. And I went for a bike ride, and I timed my bike ride perfectly so that I could be home before the launch happened. And I walked in for my bike ride having an asthma attack 5 minutes before it kicked off, and it was awesome.
Right.
I literally got teared up. Like, I'm talking to you, and I'm trying not to cry, and I'm watching, and I'm like, oh, my God, these men are risking their lives for the greatest thing ever on earth, which is called pride of being an American.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I mean, just watching it, and there's apprehension that goes along with it, you know, because
biting my nails, apprehension. Like, I was like, please don't let them die. Please don't let them die, because it's such great technology, but it's so new. And we all know Elon Musk is a fucking genius.
Yeah, absolutely.
A weirdo, but a genius. Yeah. And
he's the dude that like sits around in his house and like does a bunch of mushrooms and acid.
In his really underwear, probably, too.
No, he'd like
is he married?
Yeah.
Is his wife hot? Because I feel like his wife should be hot.
We need to find out like his name. What's his kid's name? His kid's name
Zion.
No, it's way worse than that. Like, I don't want to call it worse than that, but it's way weirder than that is really what it is.
Is his wife hot?
Elon.
Do you know?
I don't know.
How do you spell Elon? E-L-O-N?
Elon Musk's kid name is the third thing
today because it's like
on the search.
But yeah,
history.
Because everybody's been looking. I mean, he is the shit today.
It is. I don't really know how.
Pi, is that his name? Like the whole number pi is.
No,
let's see.
Their baby boy is X.
X-O-N?
It's like X, and then the A with the E on
Zion?
it. Zion? No, and then an A-12.
May I, please?
And this is why.
An A-12?
Whose birth name broke down the eccentric moniker. Hang on a second. There's a whole rationale for why they did this.
Okay, well, give it to me.
So, give me a second. In a tweet, whose birth name is Claire. Okay, so that's the mom. The X is the unknown variable. The new mom wrote A-E. It's like, go out and Google this shit. My Elven spelling of AI, love and or artificial intelligence.
But how do you even pronounce it? Did they give you the enunciation?
No. And then Grimes continued.
So he's just going to go by A. That'll be, the teacher will be like, A, Musk?
Yeah.
A, Musk, are you here?
I don't know. Can we see comments on this thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I saw, well, no, I don't know. You did this.
I don't know.
I wanted my iPad. You want me to go grab my iPad real quick while you talk?
Yeah, go for it, and I'll explain this.
I mean, not knock anything down.
Right there if you want to.
Can you grab it then?
Yeah, hang on a second. Stand by.
Please hold while we find the iPad. See comments.
There is one right there. So anyway, yeah, so then it goes into the remainder of his name is CIA's Lockheed A-12 reconnaissance plane, A-12 A-12, the precursor to SR-17.
Whose plan?
The kid's name. This is part of the kid's name.
But
plane. Yeah, the kid's name is AX.
No, but whose plan? Somebody was planning that.
The plane, the CIA plane.
CIA plane.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's interesting. We'll get off
man,
that.
I guess when you're a millionaire, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Exactly. So what else is going on? So we've got SpaceX launch, which was just an amazing thing. So I hope you guys all get a chance to see
Rebecca
that.
said she loves our setup. Jill Lamontagne said, nice poster. Nice poster.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know why the comments are coming up on this, but I hope you guys are watching and hanging out and chilling.
Ian's watching. Hello, Ian. Thank you for allowing us to borrow your cord tonight.
Yeah. The cord that connects the actual camera to
And I meant that in a totally non-sexual way. I don't know. I'm reading those damn books. I can't help it. But but that was kind of cool. I mean, it was really cool to watch the whole
like the
launch, and
so
they explained all of it about
I got on a sidetrack with
like the part that was the most dangerous was because of the
atmosphere
density of the water that could cause some issues and how hard the I guess the I want to say
it could ice up basically.
The engine was going to have to work, and it was just it was like I held my breath for like probably the first 3 minutes of it, but and then I didn't know that it was the first time. And granted, I don't pay attention to stuff. Yeah, that we had sent
11
that we had sent an American into space, and that's when I got freaking emotional, dude. I was like, so beautiful. I mean, it was amazing, especially since I shared that it was like 90 million or 90 billion that we paid to Russia every time. It was 90 something.
I think it said 90 million. Yeah.
That every time they wanted to go to the space station. Now, this is a 19-hour launch. So it's
a 19-hour trip, right?
Well, yeah, it's a 19-hour trip. So the launch, I guess they're going to go to the space station. Are they stopping at the space station?
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know.
But and they wanted them to do everything that somebody would need to do while they were in space. So they want them to eat. They want them to have some bio breaks.
So we got into that.
Oh yeah. Well, so yes.
Yeah. So I brought it. Beth was like, "How do you think they go to the bathroom?" And
how do you think they pee and poop?
Because 19
that's
hours.
An honest question.
That's like a legit. So I Googled it, and you can go out to my Facebook, and I threw out like a little thing. But yeah, they vacuum it. Some contraption, I imagine. I don't want to know. I mean, I'd love to go to space. That'd be awesome.
Nope,
That's
like,
nope, not doing it.
Never. Don't need to.
I'm on the other side of it where I'd be like, yeah, let's go. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think it'd be an amazing adventure.
I think that's more I think that's a dude thing more than a chick thing. There may be some girls that be like, no, screw that. I want to go. And I'm like, hey, knock yourself out, sister. I am good on the earth with my feet planted on the ground.
Take these off.
So they want them to eat, pee, poops. They want them to sleep. They want them to do anything that you would do on a longer excursion.
Right. And that's exactly how it should be.
I think it comes home again tomorrow. And the whole thing I think you were telling me was that they will send that thing,
it comes down. I think it comes down and lands.
And then it goes back up, right? And gets... Oh, no, you were saying that the whole rocket just
I think
comes
the whole
down.
their whole pod comes back down and lands.
So again, tomorrow I'll be super anxious again as we watch
it's probably going to be overnight, right?
Yeah, because 19 hours, I think it started at like 2-ish, I think.
Yeah, so
you guys probably know more than us, so let us know. But
pretty amazing.
So it was really cool. But so what was really funny is we had these conversations today while we were at a bar.
We were. We went to a bar in Helotes, Old Town Helotes. If you're familiar with Helotes or San Antonio, it's kind of on the
outskirts of the city limits. We are we're north of Northwest. Yes, I think we're further north than Northwest. Well, my dad's in Northwest San Antonio.
Yeah, but
so
we're
we
outside. So this is a little bit in the hills, right?
So we're the north of Leon Valley. For those people who know the town.
We actually went out. We were able to hang out and have a couple beers and had some tacos. The tacos were awesome. The hot sauce was shit, dude. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I did a baby pinky taste. And I thought it was nope, I don't need any of that.
A little bit on there.
You thought you were all man-like. You'd be like,
and then all of a sudden it was like, that was too much. Holy shit.
And I was like, waitress, can we get some water?
Yeah, exactly. So I never got my water.
No, you didn't. She brought you beer instead, which is just as good, I suppose.
Coors Light.
So yeah, we went to a bar.
I felt so grown up. It was amazing.
I felt like a human. Like it was. I think the dogs were kind of pissed at us. They're like, you want us to what?
Go to
in
our
kennels?
kennel? Like, we don't go to our kennel.
One of you was always here, so
Right.
no, we're not
We
doing
don't
it.
go to our
Like, no,
kennels.
bitches, get in your kennel. You're gonna get to stay home today
Exactly.
all by yourself.
Yeah. So
And it was a decent crowd. I mean,
It
they
wasn't
had
a
it
crowd. It
perfectly
was not a
spaced.
crowd.
No, well,
I would
I
not
mean,
say it's
when
crowd.
I say it was a decent crowd, there were people there.
Right.
They had perfectly spaced distance.
This says,
and
like, don't move
I think when we
tables.
got there were 3 or 4 tables available, and by the time
Right.
we were left, they were all full. So people are definitely itching to be back out and about. And
for sure. I mean, it really came down to
we
like,
pulled in, and Wine 101 had all their outside table filled. I saw the
taken and
little
full.
brewery right
Yeah.
there, and all their tables. So people are definitely
getting out.
out and about, which is
great.
awesome. And I
Yeah.
think that it's great that people are practicing the social distancing while being social, because that's huge.
Yeah.
You know,
And the cool thing, I mean, this is like a little, I don't want to say it's a country bar, but it's kind of a country bar, right?
no,
and there's
it's
people
not a
just
country
sit-
bar. It's
Is
a
it?
local bar.
Okay,
It's a
that's what it is.
local.
It's not a country. I don't mean like.
No, but it's not even like like in the Hicks country. It's a local bar for the area that we live in.
Great way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, but it was
know,
good. They had,
so-
I mean,
And we
were-
support all
it
things
was
local
nice.
as much as we
Yeah,
can.
absolutely.
But yeah, the waiter and waitress or the bartenders, you couldn't go to the bar. You had to wait for them to come to your table.
Right.
And they also had face masks on. But I was laughing that she didn't
Who
have
did?
a face mask on, but the one guy did. But he had it
Oh,
under
okay.
his nose, which
Yeah,
I thought
which
was totally irrelevant
But
to
our
the focus.
waitress
But
didn't really.
and I loved her.
She was nice.
She
What
was
her
nice.
name?
Ruby.
Ruby.
At
Pete's Place.
Pete's Place.
Ruby at Pete's Place.
We got a new tattoo place. We got a new tattoo
Yep.
name. I mean, the Lamontanes are ready to get some
contacts.
inks.
Yep.
Some inks. So it was great to be out and about. Great people watching. There were puppies there, so I
'Cause
got
we've only
my
been
puppy
to
feel.
one other restaurant.
We've been
in this
to the
entire
Anchor
time.
Bar.
We went to the Anchor Bar that one time or
Yep.
twice.
Well,
pick up once.
pick
we
up
had
once and
sat at
went
the bar
for
that
Cinco de
one time, and then we
Mayo.
went for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
So that was a month ago.
Yeah.
And that was just like
Well,
sitting
not
out.
quite a month ago. It's still
or-
May until
Yeah, I
until
guess,
Monday.
But like
Friday will be a
25
month,
days
but yeah,
ago,
so
it feels
pretty
like
close.
4 months.
Can round up. It's cool.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so it was really nice to get out, and I've been weary of going out, but now I'm to the point where I'm like, screw it, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna get it or not get it, and if I get it, I'm gonna survive
The
it.
vid.
The vid.
Yeah. Now, I mean, as long as you're taking care of yourself. and stuff
Well,
like that,
I
yeah, it's
mean,
kinda comes
I could be
along.
the same way with the flu, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
absolutely.
get it or not get it,
Yeah.
whether I get in a shot or inoculation or not.
Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
we just got to be careful and just do your
Just
thing.
gonna
and
live
be
my
safe,
life.
and
How about
that's
them
it.
apples?
Yeah, exactly. What are in the comments? What's going on there?
Let's see. Hi, Mike. Hey, Pete. No comments, just people. I don't know. It's just showing people are watching. I'm not getting comments either.
Interesting. Maybe nobody's commenting tonight. There's a lot going on in the news. If you've been on Twitter, go check
Yes.
out some of the other locations. We're going to stay out of that news.
Yeah, but we had our own conversation about that, though. It's
Yeah.
like
And that's fine. So we're not going to get
Yeah.
into that stuff.
we're not controversial yet.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going
that-
on in the nation.
Yeah. That just be safe and be careful and
Be smart.
be smart. Yeah. So,
So
we're thinking about everybody and everywhere that's going on.
Yeah.
We're definitely having conversations internally, and you can definitely do that. Internally, I mean by within our family and stuff like
well,
that.
you and I have conversations about this stuff all the time, and I love it because we can each speak our mind and not piss each other off, but appreciate what we're saying. Because sometimes you and I have very opposite views.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not often.
But
Often we are the
sometimes.
same, but sometimes we have very often
That's kind of
very
the point
very
of-
different views. But
yeah. exactly.
that's why you have people in your life that think differently from you because they make you grow.
So, anyway,
On that note,
just be safe and everybody stay safe. That's really where we'll go with that. So, next topic. Another storm hit
Next
San
topic.
Antonio.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
So Thursday. Yep,
Thursday.
power's out. 4
So
o'clock.
power went out at
Four.
not quite
I was
4,
in the-
like
or 4:15.
4:40.
No, I was in the middle of writing like a report thing.
No,
Or
because it did
like a
this.
white
It
paper.
blinked. It blinked power.
Shut
blinked
all my
power.
shit down.
Well, yeah, because it shuts everything down, dude.
Yeah.
But blinked power, came back on, and then at like 5, it just shut down. Period.
And
I was like,
bailed, and I went to jujitsu.
no, that was at 6. It came back on right before you left for jiu-jitsu. It came on at 6:20.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes, and you
Okay.
left to go to jiu-jitsu so that you could
like,
warm
I'm
up
outta
or
here.
work out or whatever.
Yeah.
And literally like at Magic at 7:05, it went back off again. So it was off for an hour, came back on for 40 minutes, went back off again at 7.
So they're doing construction. I wonder. No, that
Yeah,
was
nothing
the
to
weather.
do with
Yeah,
that.
that was definitely the weather.
It flickered a couple times again at 7:05,
Right.
and then it went back off permanently at 7:15 and did not come on till 2 minutes before you got home. I took a shower in the dark.
Well,
And the dogs were like, I don't even know what's happening.
I have no idea why that's popped up.
Who's that?
I have no idea. Somebody else having a podcast, evidently.
Did somebody jump on
No,
our
nobody
shit?
jacked our shit. We're good.
Hey, if we were that good that they
There we
would
go.
jack our stuff, it would be okay. But so it was a great storm.
Mhm.
Not really.
It was a good. I haven't had to turn on the water.
I love the
in, like,
rain. Our grass looks amazing, and we haven't had to water in 4 days, and we
yeah.
probably won't need to till like Monday. But poor Mick.
We have a
I mean,
dog
it
that's
just
I don't wanna call
messes him up.
He's just he has super anxiety. He's got pancreatitis. He's got gastroenteritis.
So his pancreatitis isn't bad, but the gastroenteritis when the storms kick
Yeah.
up is
If
just
you've ever had a dog
ferocious.
that has that, and it's just fucking
And he's
terrible.
just so miserable. It's sad. But
Yeah. But
hi Dan.
3 days later,
Nice to see you,
we're
bro.
still dealing with shit on that. But he's on medicine. And he's on the mend.
He's the most
really-
expensive dog we've ever owned, and he's a
Oh, yeah.
rescue.
and he's a rescue. Yeah.
I mean, by far, I think he's more expensive than you might be at this point.
Probably.
I mean, almost. But I
We
love our
him.
vet.
He's my favorite little dog. I mean, not my only. I got two other dogs, but
He's our
just
favorite
a little
rescue.
crazy dude.
He is.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
just crazy
he's
dude.
an Australian Kelpie who are high anxious
Right.
herding dogs anyway. So, but then you throw in all these storms and all this stuff that makes him unsure, and it's just havoc on him. But
Right.
I love our vet because they don't make us come in. They talk through us to the phone. Oh hell, we didn't pick up his scripts today.
Fuck. Did.
Fucker. But
Got busy.
But so he's a sweet boy. I'm his favorite person in the world, even more favorite than you are. He follows me everywhere. He loves me.
He loves his mom.
But
He guards her while she pees.
He does. He sits
It's
down and guards
amazing.
the front door.
Yeah, he just
Guards the door.
sits
But
between her feet and just
so
stares
he's cute.
at the
But
door.
so we had another storm. It was adventurous. I don't think we're due for anything for a few days.
tomorrow.
So hope
No, tomorrow. I saw on the weather app.
No, I
Yeah,
thought it was
I'm
until Monday.
pretty sure
I'm going to
shit's
the
firing
pool.
back.
Damn it! Tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm going.
Not if
No, I'm going.
weather happens.
Better hold off because Mama needs to go to the pool. I'm just
all right.
saying,
It's all
Mama
good.
needs to go to the pool.
Shit, whatever. All right, so Beth's workout. How are your
How
guys
your-
working?
not Beth's workout, just
so
how
I was
your
gonna say how your guys'
workout's
workouts going.
Anybody else? I think gyms opened up in Colorado Springs because one of my coworkers
Nice.
said she got to go back to her CrossFit gym this week and she was super
Nice.
stoked and super happy.
That's
This is
awesome.
week 2 here in San Antonio.
Right.
So it's
So,
been
yeah.
great to be able to go.
For us here, like Beth's dying.
I'm
Hey,
not
Krista,
dying.
Dan, Ian. I think we
But
already said that.
it's one of those things where I'm like, is my cardio ever going to be to a point where I don't feel like I'm going to throw up every
no,
time I
that's
work
the
out
whole
with a group?
point.
No. These people. So like the other day I told you
What
we
do
had
you mean these people?
these people, my
Your gym
partners,
crew?
my gym crew.
Your crew?
They do burpees like they're a walk in the park. As I do 10, and I'm like, I got to take a break.
So you know where you need to focus. You need to focus on burpees.
That's
Do more
that's
burpees.
one of
The only way to get better at burpees
you
is
can
do more
suck
burpees.
it with do more burpees. Burpees. What is the saying?
I did it. Remember upstairs? I said
Buck burpees.
there's
Buck
technically it's
burpees.
kind of like it's a challenge, right? You can see if you can get 100 done in under 10 minutes.
Nope, wouldn't want
You
to.
can do it.
Nope.
You just
Couldn't
it's
do it.
break it up. 10,
Dude, I rode my
10, 10,
I rode
10,
my
10.
bike today and had an asthma attack riding a bike,
Well,
which is the
it's kind of
simplest
like
thing
my
in the
arm's
world.
itching today. It's just like one of those things. It's like allergy central in fucking Texas right now. There's nothing you can do about it. So
But I'm just wondering, I don't understand why it doesn't get easier for me. Is it because I just hate cardio so much that I refuse to make it easier?
you used
do
to
I
run
just-
all the time, dude.
There's a reason why I don't anymore, because it sucks balls.
Well, obviously cardio is going to be your Achilles heel.
I mean, I will lift. I deadlifted 175
Oh,
pounds
yeah,
this
she
week.
crushed it. Yeah, she'd
I
never done
mean-
that. I've been telling her to lift heavy for a long time, and she
I
she
did
crushed it.
3 by
Three-
3.
3 sets of.
3 sets of 3 at 175 pounds each.
It's amazing. That's awesome. Like for you, like you were always the one that's like,
I'm such a girl.
I'm gonna do light
I can't
weights, and
do
I'm
it.
like,
I know.
bullshit. You absolutely
And I
can
did some
lift heavy.
cleans with like 45s this week. I
Right.
mean, I'm a beast. Not really.
Goddamn right.
But I can't do cardio, so I'm really not a beast. That was probably so loud when I said that right there.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Sorry.
If it was loud,
Sorry if it was
it's
loud.
on her.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry.
So anyway.
You can give me feedback.
So I'm going to throw on
feedback.
a sound effect. It's a laugh track.
Hold on. Do it again.
All right.
Did you laugh at my loudness? Is that what it is?
Exactly. This little board has like all these preset sound effects that we'll get into them more, and we can make our own sound effects.
I think you need to. What's your one you want to make?
No. We'll save that. No. We'll save that sound effect for later on. We got to get to that.
But
So what's up on the next? So like I said, BJ, I started. Got back into jujitsu last week. So it's my fourth night this week.
Yes.
So I do it twice a week. Just a slight knee bend strain.
He has been bitching about this knee for 2 days.
We did.
And if it was me, you know how much shit he'd give me about complaining? What would you say? You'd say, rub some dirt on it.
I tried. I actually rubbed dirt on it. And I rubbed some of that essential oil shit on it. Did nothing. Rubbed.
You took some ibuprofen.
I took some Aleve. I took some ibuprofen. I think the Aleve actually worked, though. I don't know.
I just think you might be being a girl.
Might be the beer that's
I think you might be being a little girl.
Whatever. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bars open. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing
drink.
all
You have to drink
right.
when you cheers.
Know,
You're horrible at that. So.
All right. So Beth's near makeup experience. So Beth, she almost put makeup on today.
I did. So I knew we were going somewhere. I knew we were going to Pete's place.
Almost.
We were almost going to go with Ian and Molly.
Yeah.
But Molly was still out, so they were like, we're going to pass. And if they had gone, I would have put on makeup. Not for you, baby. Sorry. But I got out of the shower, and I was like, I should put on makeup. And then I looked at my makeup bag, and I looked at me, and I was like, I'm not putting on makeup. I got 3 more months of this shit before I have to start putting on makeup.
3 more months?
Yeah, I don't have to be back in the office till September 1st.
I cut my hair tonight just for you.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, it was just for her.
No, not for me.
My ear hair, my nose hair.
You know what? You didn't trim your hair or nose hair for me. You did that for America because nobody would want to have to put up with your ear or nose hair. Period.
Yeah,
You're
that's probably
flipping French, dude.
Stop it.
I mean, look at this beard. This beard's 3 days old. Not really, but
like 3.5.
That's how you're.
Anyway, Beth's gonna go get her nails done tomorrow. So
I heard NYC is starting to open finally. Oh, I have not heard that yet. I don't know. That's what Dan said.
What's
Dan
going
said
on
I heard
the board?
NYC is starting to open finally. They're tired of being the only city not open, maybe. So yeah.
Probably.
So
I'd be
but
tired
so yeah,
of it.
I almost put on makeup and I thought, why? I was wearing sunglasses, still had my hair in a ponytail because
she did put lip gloss
I did put
on.
lip gloss on, so I had
that was
shiny lips
that was like
for a little
5
while.
steps up from like.
But so that's like the first step out of 5.
From like baseline. It's like she went.
No, I went.
I need the sound effect to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
But this one
Like
just
you
gone.
just
Doop,
like you just powered up. Like
then the
Maybe like,
concealer and others would be like doop, doop, and then the mascara or the eyelash curler would be doop,
exactly.
and then mascara.
Yeah. Fuck.
Then you would be like, but no.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. So,
but I will say that this made me realize that I must go get a pedicure tomorrow. I think I'm finally ready to venture.
I kind of want to get one too, so I might go with.
It's not even about the bad feet. I just can't handle unpainted toenails. I've hated unpainted toenails on any woman I've ever seen. Ever. I don't understand why people would have unpainted toenails. And now I am the woman. You're not a woman. You're not a woman. Okay. And now I am the woman with unpainted toenails. And I don't like it. Can't do it. Don't like it. Nope. Don't do it.
I don't know. It's all right.
So I think tomorrow I'm going to have to break down and go get a pedicure. So what do? I do I bring some wipes with me and wipe the seat down?
I bet you they wipe all that shit down beforehand, right?
Okay. So I mean this in the kindest way. Pedicure places got busted a couple years ago. I mean, so many places for not proper cleansing of the tub where they scrub people's feet. That's why they think they like.
I remember it last time.
Now
a
lot of them have those plastic things,
the bags,
but
right?
you're supposed to still sanitize. Besides that, the drain that everything goes out, you still have to pop that bag, and everything goes out of drain. So you're supposed to take the top off. What does that mean?
It's a brand new bag without a hole in it.
I know, but when the water is in there, it's kind of like a Ziploc bag and you have a bag of chicken and water still gets in the chicken bag sometimes.
No.
Yes, we've had steaks get wet because the Ziploc
whatever.
leaked.
I understand.
But anyways, so I think I'm just going to have
bring
to.
some Ziplocs.
I'm not going to bring Ziplocs. I'm going to bring a can of Lysol
Bring
and
a
spray the
Ziploc.
damn seat. I'm going to spray the seat.
Hey, Alicia. See you're on there. How you doing? Hope you're doing
Hello,
good.
beautiful Alicia. I see Matt Jones as well.
Matt's
but so
on.
I think I'm going to have to break down and do it because I just don't think I can look at my unpainted toes anymore. I mean, it's been like rude. It's been like 2 months, right?
Like a chisel out to.
You know what? I'm going to talk about your heels right now. You
I
want to talk about my
I sat out in the
toes?
garage and sandblasted those things.
You need to do it again, bro.
Do it?
Yes. Of course you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I definitely do. Yep.
So I think I'm going to go get a petty tomorrow.
Right.
Dad's also coming over for dinner tomorrow night.
All right.
We're going to do some steaks and some potatoes, baked potatoes.
Cool. That'll be fun.
You better get some marinade. What kind of steaks are you going to get, you think?
Good ones. T-bones or something.
Maybe.
Maybe I go over to.
I don't know that I like the angle of the camera.
The angle of.
Nope.
The angle?
Don't do it.
Why? What's wrong with the angle?
I think I'm
Too
too
low?
loud for this. Because every time I talk, I hear bing.
No,
Bing.
you're doing fine.
Okay.
So, feel goods of the day.
Oh, this is my
So
favorite.
This is her favorite part. It's always Beth's
So do you
favorite
guys see? I posted it on Facebook. The 7-year-old that threw a prom for his nanny because he was so sad she wasn't going to get it. She was sad, so he wanted to make her feel better about not being able to go prom. It was the cutest thing ever.
Right.
They used a pool noodle to make sure they were social distancing.
Yeah.
So they figured out where they were going to dance, and they were boogieing, and he did flowers. He got her a corsage. They had a whole
That's awesome.
meal of their favorite meal, which
Like,
was
what was
peanut
it?
butter and jelly.
Peanut
So
butter-
they had
PBJ
they had
sandwiches?
they had
Kill
apples.
me,
They
but-
had apples with peanut butter for
Okay.
the appetizer, and then they had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because that's their favorite meal together. And they sat at a formal table on opposite ends, and she
So
dressed.
what was the pool noodle thing again? That's
that
like,
was the social distancing, so that they made sure that
3
they
or
would know
6
how
feet
far
or-
apart they were supposed to be.
that's cute.
She wore her dress. He wore this nice little.
I saw the picture of the suit and
the
stuff
nice
like that. I
little
didn't really
suit
read
with the
story
bow
yet, but
tie,
okay,
and they
great.
boogied down, and they had so much fun, and
That's
it
awesome.
just made me happy.
It's good. Yeah, it's
It did.
amazing.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean,
Well-
it doesn't take. I'm a crier anyways, and now that we've
But
been
a
in
s-
the
but a
since we've been in
7-year-old
the
kid,
vid,
like,
everything makes
thinking-
me cry. But
thinking
I thought
about
it was the sweetest
somebody
thing,
else like
and the
that, it's amazing.
newscaster was like, "Can you imagine what he's gonna do for his date
Dude, yeah.
when he finally gets to go to prom?" I'm like, that dude's gonna have some.
He's got some game.
He's got mad games,
yeah,
dude.
That's awesome. No, it's amazing. Mine. So I'm gonna have 2. I'm gonna add one on here. So one of the things it was just from today, really, is just all the pics of your kids, like watching SpaceX launch and like being in front of the TV and seeing that. Because I remember, I mean, granted, I saw like Challenger, disaster happen and stuff like that. But I also still remember very much like the amazement and the wonder and seeing, like Chris McAuliffe and all those, they were just going
Do you know
out.
there's a couple
That was
that's
in,
on
like,
SpaceX,
what?
like a man and wife who are on the SpaceX team, which I thought was
Yeah,
kind of cool.
that was that 84
No,
Challenger disaster?
today
No, I
they're
know, I know. Challenger 84, 86, something like that.
87, because I was in high school.
Yes. Maybe, I don't, we can fact check that shit.
87, 86, 87, 88,
Yeah,
somewhere
but
around
it was
there.
one of those things, and it was just, but it was still, even though there was
They
that
rolled out
happened,
TVs
but
in
it was
my high
still
school.
just, me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was just an
You were
amazing
probably in
thing.
like 7th grade.
No, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it was just amazing. But to see all of your kids see and like, I've specifically Stephanie is Caden.
I know.
Is
Caden,
like,
I know. And it was so awesome.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to see everyone's post because I felt stupid for getting so emotional about it. Like, I literally was.
right, you
like,
kind of get emotional and like,
I mean,
I don't want to see this.
It
Yeah,
brings,
I
no,
want
well,
to see
it's
this,
just,
but yeah.
it just brought something out of me that's
Right.
like, the only thing I can
It's
equate
like
it to
that-
is pride. But to
yeah.
see all these kids doing it and being so
Mm-hmm.
excited about it, and then hearing all their parents say how emotional they
Right.
were about it, I was like, okay, I'm not special that way. I'm good. I'm glad.
it was
because
just
I was
amazing.
just worried that maybe I was just overly
Overthinking
emotional.
it or something like that,
and we
but
know
no,
I do that
it's
with
just everybody's
everything,
doing
but,
that, right?
So it was really cool to.
Yeah. So
to
the
see
other
all
thing that I want to bring up is my nephew and niece. They're twins.
Hey,
they're
Amanda.
17, and they graduate. They get their diplomas tomorrow. So congratulations to Joey and Julia. You probably
Dan,
won't watch
he is
this
getting all the kids
because-
when he grows up.
because Facebook is for old people, evidently.
What?
If you're a 17-year-old,
So what do you do if you're not on Facebook?
I think you're on Instagram.
Instagram. You're probably on
TikTok.
TikTok. And you can't do this shit on TikTok, but you can go like, I'm on TikTok.
We can clip that shit and put it on TikTok. But anyway, hey, I just want to say congratulations, Joey, Julia. Yeah, you guys rocked it.
Congratulations. We're super proud of you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Fun fact of the day, May 27th. All right, this is kind of a funny one. It's not a funny one. It's an interesting one. So you know how everybody's cars go really fast nowadays, like even if you have a shitty car, which is totally fine if you have a shitty car. I don't care. Some people like to have shitty cars. But in 1911,
people like to have classic cars. Quit calling them shitty cars. Like classic cars.
I had a Hyundai.
So did I.
And it went
wasn't
faster
a shitty
than
car.
this. And it went faster than.
Well, it was also 100 years later.
Well, maybe it went faster than
it
this.
did go faster.
So in 1911, in 1911, the first Indy car race was run.
Indy 500.
Indy 500 car race was run. Ray Horan, I think that's how you say his name, wins the top with a top speed of guess it, 74.59 miles an hour.
Guessed it right?
I'm fairly certain I drove faster to the bar when I realized it was open.
Who guessed it right?
In Beth, I said the exact same thing. I was like, guess how
fast they were. I was like,
she goes 75 miles an hour.
I thought about it. Like, I didn't. I was like,
I was like, what?
75 miles an hour. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm just that good, bro. I can't help it.
It was awesome.
I got this.
Other fun fact of the day is it's Clint Eastwood's birthday. He's 90. I can't believe that dude's still alive. He's amazing. And his son looks just like him.
And
but he's going to be 90.
I don't think Clint Eastwood was that hot when he was young, though. Like, his son is fucking hot.
Well,
and Bomber disagreed with me.
Bomber's standing outside the door,
crying now,
wishing to be in here. So anyway, hey, that's Saturday night for us. I hope you guys have a great night. Be very, very, very safe.
You get to go out, practice safe distancing, but enjoy it.
If you're in some of the cities that are being affected by some of the, I don't want to say affected, whatever you want to call it, but in some of the protesting,
if you're in
rioting
the
locations,
cities that are in,
just be very careful.
Countering, be safe.
If you're going to be out there,
be safe.
Be safe.
Smart. Let me try
just be very safe. And just, do what you think's right.
Thank you to first responders,
yep,
military.
Ian, come get a beer, dude. Cheers to Evan. Thanks, military, first responders, and all of the frontline folks. We can't do this without you guys. So you guys have a great Saturday night.
Have a great weekend.
Cheers.
Bye.